Konami brings war to Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Guys, Blazing Vortex is right around the corner. This set is going to be absolutely insane. So many cool things are coming out of Blazing Vortex. And in today's video, I got the opportunity to showcase you guys the brand new world premiere theme. I cannot wait to dive straight into this brand new archetype because this deck is literally war. And Konami just brought war to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. Oh, before I get started, happy Tuesday! Wow! Before we get started with this video, don't forget to like the like button, guys. Come on. Gently touch the like button this time. No, are you kidding? Don't forget to make sure you get certain notification bell for more awesome Yu-Gi-Oh! videos. Alright guys, I won't waste any more of your time. Without further ado, let's get started with the world premiere theme coming out of Blazing Vortex. Alright guys, let's do it. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, Sam, what does it mean by Konami brings war to the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG? Well, let me tell you. The brand new world premiere archetype is called Warrocks. The archetype Warrocks is an Earth Warrior theme focused on battle. Alright guys, let me start off with introducing to you guys all the monsters that this archetype has. First, we got Warrock Fordia. Next, we got Warrock Gactos, Warrock Orpis, Warrock Skylar, and the boss monster himself, Warrock Bashilios. Let me say, these cards look absolutely insane if you guys were to ask me. So let's dive into these monsters' special abilities. Warrock Fordia is a level 4 Earth Warrior effect monster with the effects that reads, if your Earth Warrior monsters battle, after damage calculation, you can add one Warrock card from your deck to your hand, except for Warrock Fordia. Then, all Warrock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. So Warrock Fordia is basically a reinforcement of the army for the Warrock archetype. Next, we got Warrock Gactos. Guys, to be honest with you, this card's my favorite. Warrock Gactos, level 4 Earth Warrior effect monster with the ability that reads, if an Earth Warrior monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. And the amazing thing about Gactos and Fordia is that they have the exact same secondary ability that reads, if this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special one level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your hand or deck. You can only use this effect of Warrock Gactos once per turn. These two cards are really awesome because you're actually able to use their ability whenever they're sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect. You get a special from a bigger Warrock monster directly from your deck. Next, we got Warrock Orpis. Warrock Orpis is a level 5 Earth Warrior effect monster with the effects that reads, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are warrior monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. If your Earth Warrior monster battles, after damage calculation, you can send one Earth Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it's kind of like a Foolish Burial, which is amazing. You can send one Earth Warrior monster from your deck to the graveyard except for Warrock Orpis, then all Warrock monsters you currently control gains 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. You can only use this effect of Warrock Orpis once per turn. So not only is it a Foolish Burial, but it also boosts up your Warrock monster's attack, which is absolutely phenomenal. The next monster is pretty cool. We got Warrock Skylar. This card has an amazing ability that reads, gains 100 attack for each monster opponent controls. During a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monster battles, quick effect, you can target one level 5 or lower warrior monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Huh? Monster Reborn? What? Also, all Warrock monsters you currently control gains 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot attack directly with level 5 or lower monsters. You can only use this effect of Warrock Skylar once per turn. Alright guys, last but not least, to the boss man himself, we got Warrock Bashilios. Man, this card looks so sick, man. I can't even lie. The artwork on this is just absolutely ridiculous. This card's a level 8 Earth Warrior effect monsters with the effect that reads, during a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monster battles, quick effect, you can activate its effect. This card can attack directly this turn. Also, all Warrock monsters currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. Guys, imagine all your Warrock monsters getting a 200 boost from each and every single Warrock ability. Imagine how big these cards will get with the attack boots, man. It's ridiculous. While this card is in your hand or graveyard, when your Earth Warrior monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of Warrock Bashilios once per turn. So guys, since this deck mainly focuses on the battle phase, whenever your Earth Warrior monster is destroyed by battle, when this card is either in your hand or in your graveyard, and your Earth Warrior monster is destroyed by battle, you can easily special this card from your hand or graveyard. You can use this as an extra extender or as an extra monster to just deal more damage to your opponent, which is absolutely insane. This card is nice, can't lie, it's pretty nice. So that's pretty much it for all the Warrock monsters I have to introduce to you guys. Let's go on to the spells. The best spell card in the deck, we got Warrock Mountain. When this card is activated, you can add one Warrock monster from your deck to your hand. It's a searcher. At the start of the battle phase, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are warrior monsters, you can special one Warrock monster from your hand with a different name than the cards you control. It's also an extender. If your warrior monster will be destroyed by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard instead. It also protects. So a field spell which searches, which extends, and protects, 3-in-1. Oh my god! You definitely gotta maximize from playing 3 copies of this card in the deck. This card is so good for Warrocks. One of the best starter cards that you want to see in your first turn opening hand. Next, since this deck focuses on battle, the continuous field spell Warrock Ordeal is very powerful in this deck. Warrock Ordeal. This card's continuous spell which reads, you can only control one Warrock Ordeal. When this card is activated, place 3 counters on it. When your Warrock monster destroys an opponent monster by battle and sends it to their graveyard, you can remove 1 counter from this card, and if you do, draw 1 card. If the last counter has been removed by the effect, send this card to the graveyard. So essentially, if 3 of your Warrock monsters destroys an opponent monster by battle, you can potentially draw up to 3 cards with this ability. Huh? Pot agreed who? This card can draw 3?
What?
Especially for a deck that deals with the battle phase, I believe this card is really awesome to help you get that hand advantage, which is really insane. Especially seeing Bashilios in your hand off this card's ability is just absolutely nuts. So Ordeal is definitely a great strategy for this archetype right here. It's a really great card that helps you draw, which is ridiculous. For Warrocks and for warriors in general, there's a new spell card coming out of Blazing Vortex called Reinforcement of the Army's Troops. This card is pretty nice. Reinforcement of the Army's Troop. When an attack is declared involving your warrior monster, you can special one level 4 warrior monster from your hand. You can only use this effect of Reinforce the Army's Troops once per turn. So this card is an extender during the battle phase, which is pretty nice. A great spin on Rhoda, if you guys were to ask me, man. We got Reinforce the Army, and now we got Reinforce the Army's Troops, which is ridiculous. Since this deck focuses on battle, Reinforce the Army Troops becomes really good for follow-up attacks that you have with the monsters that you special summon, which is really nice. With cards like Reinforce the Army Troops, you gotta remember to take a close look at all the special summon abilities and make sure you have all the restrictions on them correct, as they vary from card to card. One more thing before we move on. Earth Warriors is a big category of monsters. There are many older warrior cards that can be fit into a Warrock deck. The best way to look for candidates is to use the cards in the Yu-Gi-Oh database. So remember guys, if you guys want to find any cool Earth Warrior monsters, be sure to check out the Yu-Gi-Oh database. But there is one deck that sticks out that works super duper well with Warrocks, and let me explain to you. My favorite way to utilize Warrocks as a competitive engine is to combining this deck with Gokis. What? If you guys take a look, Goki is a deck that has all warrior monsters that are what? Earth. So I truly believe that Gokis Warrocks can actually become a thing. Guys, let me tell you, Gokis are insane and powerful, especially combining off with Warrocks. In a Goki deck, since they are all Earth Warriors, this can trigger off Warrock Gactyls whenever a Goki monster is normal summoned. This mini engine helps you get access to his Zold faster, and you guys all know what happens once his Zold gets on the field, right? In any warrior deck, yeah, it's GG. It's game over. If you're able to resolve his Zold consistently, Gactyls and Goki helps get you there. So if you guys were to ask me, a really competitive engine would be 3 Warrock Mountain, 3 Gactyls, Terraforming. You pretty much have a mini extender engine for the deck combining with Warrocks and Goki built in one. So that's a cool competitive deck that I think you guys should give a try. Let me know what you guys think. And remember guys, be sure to always check the Yu-Gi-Oh database if there are any other cool Earth Warrior monsters that you guys can splash with Warrocks. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for the world premiere theme Warrock. Now let's go on to the mini theme that we have to showcase that's coming out of Blazing Vortex. The minor theme that I have for this video is called Materiactor. There are 2 Materiactor cards coming out of Blazing Vortex. We got Materiactor Gigaboros and Materiactor Gigadra. Materiactor Gigadra is a level 3 Dark Dragon effect monster with the effects that reads you can discard 1 card, special 1 level 3 normal monster from your hand or deck, and if you discard a normal monster to activate this effect, you can special 1 Materiactor monster instead. You can only use this effect of Materiactor Gigadra once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except for Xyz's monster. Next, we got Materiactor Gigaboros. This card is a rank 3 Dark Dragon Xyz effect monster with the effects that reads gains 500 attack and defense for each card in your hand. Kind of like Slifer the Sky Dragon. pretty cool. You can only use each of the following effective material Giga Boros once per turn. You can attach one material from this card, attach one material actor monster from your deck to this card as material. During your opponent's main or battle phase, quick effect, you can add one card attached to this card to your hand. So you're saying that I can add one of the attached cards that's attached to this card as an Xyz material? That's pretty insane. Materia Actors is best in decks that are already using normal monsters, especially level 3 normal monsters. Right now, the only card you can attach with Materia Actor Giga Boros is Materia Actor Gigadra, but it's a good idea to keep an eye out for more Materia Actors just in case. Right now, the more interesting effect of Giga Boros is the one that adds one of the materials to your hand. You can even use this even without any Materia Actors as an Xyz material. So, one use for this card is to add a monster summon by Tour Guide from the Underworld. So guys, you can go Tour Guide, bring out a monster, make Giga Boros, activate Giga Boros effect, add one of the attached Xyz monster to your hand. So what you're telling me is that I can add Tour Guide back to my hand. So Tour Guide summons a monster, overlay for Giga Boros, activate Giga Boros, detach Tour Guide, add Tour Guide. What? Yo guys, this card is insane, so it has huge potential there, guys. Remember, and Tour Guide is also at 3, so be on the lookout, guys, for more support with Materia Actors. I like this. So, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Konami literally brought war into the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. I'm excited for this archetype coming out of Blazing Vortex. Remember, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to give this video a huge thumbs up. Huge shouts to Konami for sponsoring today's video. Stay tuned for the opening, guys. The opening is going to be insane. I promise you. And that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts about Warrocks in the comment section below. Do you like this deck? Do you not like this deck? What are you going to use this deck with? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the world premiere theme Warrock. Thank you guys so much for watching. And it's your boy Sam from Team Star Sam signing out. Alright, guys. Peace!